Welcome back to the show. I feel like I'm going to, you've been on so many times too. Yeah, it's Andre DiMino, right? Am I pronouncing it right?
You got it perfect, Vinnie.
Welcome back to the show. President of the Italian-American One Voice Coalition. I'm excited to have you on about this story. Grazed it last week. You know what, too, Andre? Just this morning, having not waded too much into the waters yet, I'm going to do that with you. I just sat here and I said, geez, so Mamdani made his move on Little Italy. I bet you he leaves Chinatown alone. It's just an off-the-cuff comment live here on the air, and I read the press release our liaison sent me. And it says right here, he booted not just Little Italy, but Jewish communities, several other neighborhoods, while highlighting Chinatown. And I didn't even know.
Not only that, don't forget, he's got dozens of communities that he put on there, ethnic communities, places like Little Palestine, Little Yemen. Man, I was born in Brooklyn. My family came from Little Italy. I never heard of these places, but he left off Little Italy, that iconic location in New York City that people know around the world.
Well, never mind that. The money he's spiting the city by doing that. It's a tourist.
Sure.
I love Mulberry Street. I mean, but it's very touristy, as it should be. He's cutting off his nose to spite taxpayers' faces.
Absolutely correct. And now that it's been reported that he's going to make the correction and put Little Italy back on. But you mentioned it before. He also left off Irish neighborhoods, Jewish areas. I mean, I think it's obvious what he's doing.
Yeah. Do you believe it? I feel like I'm putting you a little bit on the spot, but do you, like just cornering you with a rough question, but do you believe it's intentional? Like, I'm reconfiguring the map here. I'm picking and choosing because that would be like an evil thing to do.
Well, if you're asking my opinion, yeah, I do think it was deliberate.
Yeah.
I think that he's got an idea of what he wants New York City to be, and it doesn't include Italian Americans, Irish Americans, and so on. He left out a lot of European groups. He did put in Poland, so I have to give him that.
Yeah.
But I think it was deliberate.
Yeah, that's interesting, Poland. And I say Little Ukraine. I don't really know what to do with that. I don't know what borough that is in. And are you guys getting anywhere on this? Has he spoken to this? Is he claiming oversight?
Yeah, there's no question. First of all, he's not claiming oversight. The first thing he said was that it was from the previous administration. Now, we've been advised that there's a spokesperson for the previous Adams administration that said that that's not true. So he's trying to lay blame someplace else. But he did backtrack, and after all of the uproar, he said he's going to put Little Italy back. But, I don't think that absolves his original decision.
Yeah. Almost makes me wish Cuomo won. That would have been a nice beef to I'd love to hear what he's even thinking about. I mean, he is all the pot shots we can take. He is a proud Italian. That's a proud Italian family, the Cuomos.
Oh, that's true. Yes, and when they were going after the statue, he did the Columbus statue in Columbus Circle. He did put it in for a preservation. Yeah. So he did the right thing there. He didn't do all right things, but he did the right thing.
No,
there.
I agree. Yeah, but they're proud of that Italian heritage, and you love to see it. I don't want to see anyone excluded. I can't help but continue to circle back to of all communities, especially when it's the New York City immigrant enclave. You want to generate revenue. Little Italy is just a must in that out of all of them alone, and so it suggests ineptitude too, because it's like, do you even realize what you're doing there? Do you realize the businesses that could close, the money that you could cost the city?
Yeah, but, Vinnie, I got to tell you, I think it goes deeper than that. Don't forget, before he was elected, there's that famous post that he put on X of giving the finger to the Columbus statue and saying, take it down.
He did that, too.
So I think we know where he stands.
Yeah. He's got no love for the Italian-American community. So what does that make your move? And again, we're on with Andre DiMino. He's a regular on the show, president of the Italian-American One Voice Coalition. And what do you guys do next in response to this? Or do you feel like, all right, we wait and see, we get it rectified? Because even if you get it rectified, if you're right, Little Italy in general is in danger. The Italian-American community is in danger.
Absolutely correct. What is he going to do? Not issue the permit for the San Gennaro Festival? Is he going to not allow the Columbus parade to go off this year?
Oh,
We've
absolutely.
Got to stay vigilant.
That one, absolutely, yeah.
And that's what we're going to stay on top, Vinny, and just watch him, because there's a lot of potential targets that he could go after, and we're just not going to stand for it. You know, the Italian American One Voice Coalition, that's all we do. We defend our heritage. We defend Columbus. That's what we got to do, because unfortunately Italian Americans are the last ethnicity that it's okay to bash.
Always. I mean, that's what we agreed on right out of the gate. We always got to take the joke.
Yes.
You know, I mean, did we play a little bit of a role in that? I mean, sure, but these are crazy days, and we're the first ones to just be discarded. This is amazing to see. I appreciate you taking the time to come back on the show, and I guess we wait and see if he reinstates it on this. The question could also be asked, but doesn't really matter. Like the New York City immigrant enclave map, who cares, right? Who cares? But if it's the tip of an iceberg, you know, if it's as my man is coming right out and saying he thinks it is, Andre DiMino, thanks again, the prez of the Italian American One Voice Coalition. It's like, okay, but we got a target on us. We're a community he is after. He's looking to distinguish, diminish, weaken. And he wants to restack the deck. He wants to reshape. He wants to, if I'm not mistaken, Mamdani, he wants to fundamentally transform New York City. Sound familiar?